describe the ATS to someone and really...
Good evening. Hello, everyone. And welcome to Detroit for the North American International Auto Show. And thank you for joining us here. Beyond the financial aspects, a top luxury brand inspires innovation throughout the entire company. Innovation in design, technology, and quality. There's also a cultural element.
But taking on the world's best in compact luxury requires more. We had to explore new and different techniques to create a car that's fit to compete with the best of the best in this highly important segment. And in doing so, we also had a unique opportunity to expand the brand. A chance that would create a car to establish an entirely new entryway into the Cadillac brand for consumers. Another way that we are
on the car to finally challenge the German cars at their own game and win. This one, however, is that vehicle. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 Cadillac ATS. As you can see, the new ATS is every bit a Cadillac, as Ed mentioned, but a different kind of Cadillac. It's art and science on a new and more compact canvas.
Well, you know what? We're just building on the momentum that we had in LA when we introduced the XTS, the new large luxury Cadillac. And now we're building that crescendo even higher with the all-new ATS, a small, nimble Cadillac, totally new in the marketplace, introduced here at the College for Creative Studies, right here in Detroit. The place where GM design began is a perfect and fitting venue to introduce this all-new vehicle that sets a new stage and a new benchmark for Cadillac in a segment that, quite honestly, we haven't competed in the past. But we're ready. We're coming to compact luxury. We're coming in a big way, and we're coming to win.
The lineage, the DNA of Cadillac, I think, is very consistent with all of our offerings. Art and science is the design language that we all work to. And it's edgy, there are hard creases, it has dramatic presence. But in this particular category, when you really look at what customers are looking for, you have to find that right positioning. You know, that it can't be an angry design. It can be aggressive but not angry. And so I think we have found that right positioning. I think it very much is in alignment with CTS, just on a different scale. The interior is really cool. I mean, the team really did their job, and we're at a point where our interiors are very consistent throughout the Cadillac lineup, and Q is very much a part of it. And it just is great for information sharing and doing it in a way that is not a distraction, but just in fact makes life a lot easier, I think.
And if you look at fuel economy and performance on a power to weight ratio basis, to be better, to stop better, to, every time you design an architecture that has mass inherent in it and is not very efficient, you end up adding bigger brakes, you end up adding bigger tires, mass begets mass, and all of a sudden you're into a bigger powertrain and a bigger transmission, and then you have something that no one else really understands. And so if you can get and look at gram by gram the mass efficiency of this architecture in this car and start with that platform, you have a really good shot at stopping and accelerating and the vehicle dynamics that will beat everybody else. So I think the mass efficiency is everything that we hoped it would be and more. I think we've gotten a younger buyer every year, so we're going to keep doing that. And this one here, again, I've got a 15-year-old boy who thinks this is like his dream car, and I'm not sure he would have said that maybe 4 years ago.
We came out of 2011 with a little bit of wind at our backs. 12's looking much more positive and around the globe generally, but certainly in the United States. So we've got a good show coming up. This is indicative of the products that we're developing in the world. This is a real step forward in terms of Cadillac and for General Motors. I think it's really exciting. Well, I was just asked, can this car compete with German luxury cars? Well, when they first came here, they competed on the facts. How good was the car? How did it look? How did it perform? This car is ready and very able to compete with anything, the best in the marketplace, so I'm very happy about it.
I'd love to get the crowd. Yeah, she got that straight in the start. Yeah.